Hello guys, so welcome to today's show. My name is CHUKS and you're on JFL TV, the home of football. So if today not the first time we see our program for you to bring you the latest Arsenal news updates as they drop all over the world. So for now, I'm hope we start today's morning show. All right, so I can read one ESPN report. We come aside as Pep did talk about the Carabao Cup, you get with them go play against Newcastle. No talk plenty things. Now Babako dey talk say winning the Carabao Cup is going to help them catch Arsenal. Like if dem fit win the Carabao Cup, it will help them win the Premier League, maybe win the Champions League, win the FA Cup, like win many things. It starts from one thing. That thing will just be like the catalyst. We will just spring them forward, just push them go forward. Now when you read the reports ESPN put out. So when you read the report, you go see the title, the headline, Carabao Cup win could help Manchester City catch Arsenal, Pep says. Now, Pep Guardiola said lifting the Carabao Cup would help inspire Manchester City to beat Arsenal to the Premier League title. So when you read the entirety of the report, you will see an area where Pep say if you want to win the league that year or whatever, it's not a lot, but it helps, said Guardiola. It helps with the fact that, okay, we win one title, we won something. It's not so much for the lifting of the silverware, but more to be self aware and, okay, we won. We are able to do it. When you win it, it helps to win more. Now, as a routine, but okay, we have done it. A player says, if I have done it, I can do it again. So now the mindset wey Pep dey really get. That's why they are really going for this particular trophy. And me sef I share the same sentiment. If we win this particular Carabao Cup, because playing against Chelsea, the two-legged tie, Baba, now one way ticket to the final. When we enter the final, it's going to be played at the Wembley, and I trust my team against anybody on a good day. We will beat anybody. You get so that final. If we enter there, win am. First, e go remove some of the pressure wey dey for the shoulders of our players. So I never win anything since how many years? I never win. At least this is still something. We don hold am. Then we will come dey put our eye on the Premier League and the Champions League and even the FA Cup. It is possible. I was telling one of our community members today, say, I see Arsenal winning something. And anything wey go make us win something this year, e no go be one trophy. Anything wey go make us win this season, but by no go be one trophy. I see us winning 2 or 3. Na the way me I dey see am. I see us winning 2 or 3, and if we can't win that 2 or 3, you see next season go dey very difficult for Arsenal, in the sense that now wey be say we never win, people are playing 10 men behind the ball, 10 men behind the ball. At least they still dey come outside do counter. Next season, if we don't win 2 or 3, maybe we win the Champions League, we win the Premier League, we win the maybe Carabao Cup, because at least Carabao Cup we are close to getting to the final. Baba, next season people go dey play you, they no go come outside. That fear of Arsenal, e go heighten up. People go dey feel, they no go come outside. They go do wetin Liverpool do for the Emirates. They no go come outside come press. People go come dey settle for a draw, because once match don start, it's already 0-0. Na draw be that. They go wan maintain status quo, make e just dey like that. I wetin I tell one of our community members, na wetin we go experience next season, because the fear of Arsenal is something else. I've never seen people fear. Even when Baka, the hot, Messi, Eto, Henry, the fear factor was not like this. Baba, people come here and they don't want to follow you and play. At least for La Liga, they say they come outside, follow back and drag and say, if you want beat me, beat me. But for here, I don't know about to get that time of if you want beat me, beat me. Their own, don't beat me. Don't beat me at all. Even when Man City or the hot, I don't think people approach Man City game this way. So now what me I just think. I don't know that when I subscribe to my line of thoughts. Maybe you guys think differently. Shall let me know your thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, so normally me, I always check our players, highest goal scorer, all those kind of things. So far, Martinelli now be the highest goal scorer for Arsenal like this now. He has 9 goals based on that Harry Kane score for the cup game. So the team can elevate in standings. So Martinelli is the highest goal scorer for Arsenal as of today in all competitions. Martinelli has 9 goals, followed by Gyökeres in all competitions 7. Then Saka today 7. Trossard 7. So Bukayo Saka, Trossard, they are tied in second. Then Eze, Maresca, and Eze Merino, they are tied in third. Then we don't get like 5 own goals already this season. If I call Ed Magales, Rice, Madrid, Simba. Yes, we are not scoring like 20 goals, 15 goals. What will they do in a division of labor? At least we get many people with his score. Now, what they help carry this Arsenal team go forward? Is this like I watch ESPN? They put an analysis and say, never has there been a time when a club will win the league without having somebody that scored at least 15 goals, 20 goals. It is not the norm. But Arsenal are trying to defy the norm, moving with the exceptions to go and carry the league. Like, it's not the norm, truly, it gets. So, this particular situation, is it really ideal? I would have preferred, in fact, the truth is, we could have done better. We could have done better because there are some games where we produce high XG, expected goals return. By the end of the day, we didn't really produce much. Yes. And I think that they always talk like you can't tell me like 3 games back to back with the create chances with reckless abandon, and we weren't bearing those chances. Well, I thought I talk say the margins were bigger, but in reality the scoreline is nothing to write home about. So I still feel there's room for improvement, like Arteta always says. So more just to see how everything will unfold at the end of the day. Now, Fabrizio Romano called let us know say today, Xabi Alonso don't come aside. Call the talk say the major problem wey dem get for that Real Madrid be say the players have too much power. You cannot give the players this much power. It's impossible for a coach to rule in the dressing room if the club is always taking the player side. This was reported to Lasser and has been attributed to Xabi Alonso. And the truth is, Real Madrid structure is very bad because players have very close relationship with the president Florentino Perez. They fit just easily call am for phone. Say, hey, this I no like this manager. I no like this one. They go fire am. E no good. For Arsenal, the situation is not the same. All road leads to Arteta. You cannot bypass Arteta and say you want to go and be calling Stan Kroenke or Just Kroenke. Who be you? Where they go call them? You don't bypass it. Like there is a hierarchy, there is a structure. You follow that structure. If you are a player, you don't like something, you tell the leadership group. The leadership group will escalate it and go and tell Mikel Arteta. On rare occasions, Arteta can say, okay, come and see me. You go meet Arteta 1v1 and go in your office. Nobody say you just wake up one morning, just dey waka dey go Arteta office. There is structure for a reason, and that is why Real Madrid to today they don't have a team. Real Madrid has individual brilliant players, but they no get team like Barca. That is why till tomorrow, if we catch Real Madrid like this, go do them wetin no good because they no get team. That is just the truth. Yes. So make we see whether this Abeloa will come in, how himself go take structure, because look at what Mbappe did to Xabi Alonso, like public disrespect. I can't pity for the manager. It is quite sad. It is a sad sight to behold. It is a sad sight to behold. That's just the thing. Now, in this same Xabi Alonso matter, they say Real Madrid first of all try to change Xabi Alonso coaching staff to include Pintus. Pintus na former Real Madrid fitness coach wey dem pursue. They wan come bring and come back because dem feel say maybe Xabi Alonso fitness coach no dey gba well, no dey do well. So Alonso say lie o, you no fit comot a member of my staff wey dey work with me at Bayer Leverkusen, so e no gree. So at the end of the day, the kukuma sack the entire coaching staff. Hi God, I can't even hear say na the 5-2 Atletico Madrid beat them. So since that time, the thing dey pain them. You get. Now, Adagula, when they talk about Xabi Alonso, say, Mr. Alonso, thank you for believing and trusting in me. Make Alonso waste time on that one. So, Adagula, they very happy say Alonso gave him like the chance to perform. You get. So, the truth is, this Adagula we Arsenal they find now. Now, if Alonso don't go, maybe we go fit still get the player. I don't really know because coach we put am for limelight, we give am chance to shine. That one don't go. You get. Some people go dey happy say the coach don't go. Some go decide say, hey, yeah, our best coach, why can't go? But that's by the way. Now, away from that, I saw this particular report on Transfer News Live, and they were talking about Arteta, and I was very proud. I was proud of Mikel. Now, Arteta took Arsenal from a joke to one of the most feared teams, and put emphasis on that feared. one of the most feared teams in the Premier League, built one of the best defenses of world football, turned them into genuine title challengers, elevated Saka, Saliba, Gabriel Magalhaes, and Rice to elite levels, restored stability, identity, and belief to a broken club, have the team on the verge of winning the Premier League for the first time in 20 years, and made them favorites for the Champions League trophy. Respect when it is due. I make an analysis for you. Arteta deserves our respect. Make I no speak for you. Arteta deserves my respect for everything we don't do. I never see any manager wey I dey root for so badly make him win something, because if Arteta wins the Premier League, God come do am for I come win the Champions League join. Baba, you don cement him name for the history books as a legend, Arsenal coaching legend, for wetin him do for this team. You see wetin Real Madrid experience? We once experienced it with our players, egos, massive egos. Aubameyang era, Ozil dem, Laka, there plenty egos. We get team wey be say e dey divided, and the fan base no come dey in sync with the team. Arteta do plenty work. Oh, it took us many years to be here. Now we are here. I just hope that all things being equal, we win the league this time around. Yes, because a lot of people expect us to fail, and that failure will not be our portion. No be to shout amen, you get, but we need to show workings. Get chances we go dey create, we go dey bury am. You can only win the trophy when you win your games. Na so e dey always be. So na my own prayer for Mikel Arteta be that this season, aje, no worry, ya no ma shele. Now, away from that, I'm going to quickly bring you a message from one of our sponsors, Madam Adobe, who has this Turkish original furniture, brand new, where they're bringing to the country. So the complete set is available for sale. So they get 2 3-seater chairs, 2 single-seater chairs, 3 side tables, 1 center table, big size dining table, 6 pieces of dining seats, and 6 throw pillows. So if you're interested in this piece of furniture, people are calling, yes. So make you contact Madam Adobe on 080-206-026-34, and the location is Shombotedu, Aja, Lagos, Nigeria. So if you're interested, make you no waste time, make you give her a call ASAP. Now, away from that, we also get another message for you from Dove and Dove International Academy, Ikene, Ogun State, Nigeria. Now, Dove and Dove, they bring you the first private professional football academy in Nigeria and West Africa, combining academics and sports, and some of the benefits where your pikin will enjoy for this Dove and Dove International Academy include trials and placements at an academy in the United Kingdom and Europe, as well as college and university scholarships. Now, you're going to get exposure to local and international media. Admission is ongoing into JSS1 to 3 and SS1 to 3. So if interested, make you call +234 8068 66665 or +234 81 5628 2562 to get started. So their number there at the bottom of the screen. So make you no hesitate to actually give them a call. Now, away from that, so Paul Parker kind of think say Arsenal they misuse that summer signing. When you read this entirety of this particular report, with Parker say Eberechi is very outstanding last season for Crystal Palace. He was actually the best attacking midfielder in the Premier League. Now, I think his freedom has been taken away from him by Mikel Arteta since going to Arsenal. They brought him for what he was delivering, and then when he got to Arsenal, they tried to get him to do something different. Yes, I don't buy this narrative. I don't buy it. People they forget, say players they go out of form. Look at Florian Wirtz. When I signed across this Premier League, how many games he play before he gets his first goal? Today now, Florian Wirtz has 5 goal and assist contributions in his last 6 games. Form is back. Look at Vinicius Junior. You know the score, you know the score. Look at the final game he played against Barcelona. Baba was everywhere. Mbappe no day. Baba was everywhere. See that solo goal when he score. He leaked one day like a pot of soup. They even a gangbang himself. Baba dribble the enter, court, boss net, get. He did so well. So form, he don't come back. You have Vinicius J. Eberechi also, his form is going to return. Because form, like we always say here, is temporary. Don't be like saying one kind of perpetual something. You get class is perpetual, class is permanent. So Moko just get patience. I don't believe this narrative. I still believe Ebericheze is going to come good before this season ends. He go enter form when he matter the most, just like Odegaard now don't enter when he matter the most. Because now, Baba, how many games still to go? So we can't afford to lose anything, lose ground. You get? Moko just focus on our own, win our own games, make our opponent they drop and they go. You get my point? So that's what me I think say so, but nobody let me dey here. When I say opinion matters, what do you not think about this abilities? They say abilities was like the best attacking midfielder in the league last season. He don't come Arsenal. Arsenal can stifle in freedom. Who says so? Which game they stifle in freedom? Say they say make you know the wipe shot again. They say make you know the roam around again. They say make you know do one two. Like what did they say make you know do? How did you come to this horrendous conclusion? So as I make I say ask you, let me know your own thoughts in the comment section. Now, away from that, so we're going to hear say since Nicolas Jova, maybe our set piece coach, arrived Arsenal at the beginning of the 21-22 season, Arsenal have scored 25% of their goals from corners in all competitions. 80 goals in total. Incredible. Now, Arsenal average a goal every 10 corner in 25-26 season that this year. Now, they already have 17 goals this season. One more goal from a corner and they will break their own record. Yes. Now, why I bring this particular news and the fact is, if Nicolas Jova was a success, what you can't think about the throwing specialist who can bring? Baba, very soon I go to hear say throw in again. Like, you know the way they get that feeling say, if corner dey, you go say, if you be goal low, the year say every 10 corner will score at least one goal. So, Baba, before you know now, you go yes every 5 throwing goal the day. So since people don't want to give us corner, they go see they give us throwing. So throwing go turn to the new corner. Now the waiting is because if you observe, people they try to avoid Arsenal getting the corner because they want to take care of the problem from the roots. Say if they don't have a corner, then there will be no corner threats. You get. So, but if you don't give us corner, you will give us throwing. If you don't give us throw, you go do on goal. Go choose one. You get. If you don't do on goal, you go shall come outside. Like one way or the other. You must hand over what you will find from your hand. So that one at normal level. Are they happy with that development? Now, do you know that I used to think Cucurella no go play this cup game or won't play with Chelsea for the semi-final. But the truth is, Cucurella red card when get it already missed the one match ban. For this match, Chelsea played this Charlton for this FA Cup when they just play now. So I kind of wonder why Caicedo own 5 yellow card wey don accumulate wey mean say go miss one match ban. Why the team no can also pass for that cup game? Because I was wondering, you get, because I was thinking, okay, since that one game done then Caicedo go dey available, but Caicedo is still not available. So I was now doing research and now asked Gemini. So Gemini can give me a very, very sweet answer, you get. So I say make I still carry on along, but some people might be thinking, maybe this guy get 5 yellow card now. They don't already get one match, they don't pass. So why is this still not available? So I can't understand, say, this Carabao Cup get your specific rule, you get. Now, if you get yellow cards, they get yellow cards, they come. You can't get the 5th yellow card for this Carabao Cup. You can't turn out say you go miss one match ban. That match ban is exclusive to Carabao Cup. You know, like for EPL now, we say if you collect one match ban for EPL, then any other match you just come, you just serve your punishments. As now for Carabao Cup, it happen. You must serve it in another Carabao Cup. That's why Caicedo no go dey available for the Chelsea versus Arsenal encounter at the Stamford Bridge, and I'm pleased because that guy dey disturb. That guy dey disturb for midfield. I'm pleased. Although I for like make Cucurella no play because that guy dey disturb Bukayo Saka. That guy is too aggressive. My God, too aggressive. But that one same thing. Now, away from that, so we can't even hear further down. Say Xavi Alonso actually asked Real Madrid hierarchy and the president Florentino Perez to help him get Zubimendi. So the failure of Zubimendi now make their midfield kind of a bit porous, that they don't have an anchor. Everything Zubimendi do for us. Xavi Alonso wanted Zubimendi to do it for Real Madrid, and Zubimendi and Xavi, they get very good relationship based on their Real Sociedad history. But that's by this way. Now, if you remember that time we say they say we don't sign Zubimendi, this and that, Zubimendi delay one kind, can they deny us? When they deny us now, so also where they put for media space that is rumor. Say no go anywhere, no go any medical in day. You remember that period? They say in the personally waits for Alonso. Alonso don't follow and talk. Arteta follow and talk. You get, but Alonso tell the Real Madrid hierarchy they did nothing. You get. So now what you make is at the end of the day we got our Zubimendi. Now Spanish newspaper AS claims that Real Madrid had the finance. Let me see, they don't get the money. They get the money to sign Zubimendi. Arsenal bought him for 60 million from Real Sociedad, but they hesitated. You get. So Zubimendi reportedly delayed his move to Arsenal after hearing from Alonso, but Madrid hierarchy continued to waste time. And instead of no one can make Arsenal can vex one kind. And when you even look at the Real Madrid team, Real Madrid get Jude Bellingham, they get Tchouameni, they get Camavinga, they get Federico Valverde. Yet Alonso feel say the job wey Zubimendi go do, then this one no fit do am. Zubimendi dey control midfield. That guy is a technician. You get, e be like orchestra, e be like choir master. Na him dey dictate tempo. You get where things go be, how e go be. You get. So Madrid no really get that kind person. You get. So at the end of the day, we got our man in Zubimendi, and I'm very happy. Kukomi. Now, yesterday, for the first time in a long while, PSG were eliminated from Coupe de France. You know who eliminates them? Paris FC. Now, I don't know whether I remember one day while they show and say PSG Stadium and one other stadium, they in close proximity. Very, very close. And I can't tell you that the rivalry where they between those two clubs are Paris FC. So Paris FC, for that yesterday match, I watch them. That match sweet. Although Paris FC can't come with 4-5-1. They know say if they come outside, they go collect. So they maintain their champion. Do 4-5-1, score a goal, and that kind of 70 minutes. PSG miss chances upon chances with their waves and waves and waves of attacks. At the end of the day, it wasn't their day. See chances, they were going begging. At the end of the day, they don't come outside like nobody saw that's coming. Get official. Paris Saint-Germain has been eliminated from Paris FC from Coupe de France. They are not going to win a treble this season. Now, breaking for the first time under Luis Enrique, PSG will not win the Coupe de France because normal. Now then they win the competition. But this time around, it's not going to happen. Now, I'm going to quickly bring you a message from Mobile World Associates and Co Limited. So they're into construction services, dredging, canalization, real estate, and shore protection works. They are also into mechanical and fabrication services and procurement services nationwide. So if you want to reach out to them, call them on +234 80 34, and they're located at number 7 Kennywood Road or Razi opposite St. Stephen's Anglican Church, Port Harcourt. So if you're interested in any of the services, please do reach out to them. Now, away from that, just Arsenal, can they analyze, they evaluate why Arsenal will struggle to get Guehi to join them? And their reason is not far from my own reason. They call it, quote, Football London. Say the established partnership of Gabriel Magalhaes and William Saliba could make it difficult for Arsenal to convince Guehi because regular game time is going to be a key factor in his decision-making process. With several elite clubs monitoring the situation, his next move is likely to depend on assurances over playing time and long-term opportunities. Now, to be fair, I need to add a caveat. For the call where Arteta called Guehi, it has been reported, say, Arteta promised and game time. That game time is not going to be a problem. They promised him that he was going to he's going to see game time. You get, so me no worry. Even though Saliba there, Magalhaes there, because early rotation is going to be very, very key. You get. So another factor where they know they mentioned there now, family. His family is in London. Would they like to move out of London, out of that comfort zone? Children will enter a new school. You get, start making new friends. All these now things will make people look at what is happening to Sterling for inside Chelsea. Sterling don't come out for London because of family. You get, opportunities don't come plenty. This is the reason in London. Now the reason Fulham, London. So now so it be. People there will say, oh, they don't feel come out, say they go there. Not everybody figures travel come out from one country go another country where they speak a new language. You know, easy like that. But all the same, the player now go make your own decision. So at the end of the day, I think the people likes of Saka, the Clan Rice, the Berechese, waiting for the part of the England contingent. They go wham, he go join us now. That's the way me I say. But even if you can't join last, no issue. The show moves on. Now, the biggest news of the day, now the fact say Pep Guardiola with Man City manager Colin talk say winning the Carabao Cup is going to help us to catch Arsenal. Don't forget we are living rent free inside in Agbari. It's not here. All right, with that being said, I think it's a fine place for us to call the show, and it's like come your way later in the evening to give you the evening news. So then, thanks for tuning in. Enjoy the rest of your day. Now, get out. All right, guys. Ciao.